Welcome back to Boating Journey. This week we are touring a right off the assembly line brand new 2025 Sunseeker 88. The asking price will be between $8 to $9 million based on options and finishes. This yacht has an overall length of 86 feet 7 inches, a beam of 21 feet 3 inches, and it draws a draft of 7 feet. Powered by twin diesel MTU 12V 2000s, it has a cruising range of 1,275 miles at 12 knots and a top speed of 28 knots. Let's see what it has to offer. Welcome to Boating Journey. I'm Scott and she's Allie. We own 2 boats in the Pacific Northwest, but have recently found ourselves boatless after moving to southern Florida. We moved to be closer to different boating opportunities and the Caribbean, our favorite boating destination. Our goals are to explore the Florida waters, bring you some new boat tours, and hopefully find our next boat. So come along and follow us on our boating journey. Before boarding, flanked by twin staircases, let's just appreciate the massive swim platform that can be utilized as your own beach club paradise. With plenty of storage for diving gear, chairs, and toys, this would be a great place to hang out while on anchor. Heading up the starboard side stairs, we find our aft docking controls before turning and admiring the huge seating area with table to accommodate 6 and up to 8 if you add a couple of chairs. As we head up to the bow, we pass the wet bar. I really like the high gunnels and beefy handrails. One feels very safe traversing up to the bow. Arriving at the bow, we find a single windlass and anchor system, with hand crank, chain release, and locking system. With additional foot controls, the system is flanked by 2 storage lockers. Looking back, you can admire the triple adjustable sun pad with plenty of cup holders, table and U-shaped seating area, and fly bridge. There is fender storage on either side of the table. Returning aft, we pass the port side pilot door. It really feels longer than 88 feet. Now, heading up to the flybridge, we find a massive infinity hot tub spa. This is nicer than a lot of land-based tubs I've seen. What a place to enjoy a sundowner after playing in the water all day. Now, moving forward, we find a huge U-shaped area to starboard with seating for 8 and a folding table to enjoy dining al fresco while at the dock or at anchor. The helm station has 2 seats for the captain and first mate, featuring a Garmin instrument cluster with hydraulic bow and stern thruster controls, throttle, and the rest of your navigation controls. Check out all the specs at the end of the episode. The visibility is second to none to make navigating the 88 a breeze. To port, there's another sun pad forward of the helm station. More seating across from the helm station. There's a retractable sunscreen built into the hardtop. And as we check out behind the bar, we find a sink, safety cabinet, dual fridge drawers, again dual fridge drawers, and finally an ice maker. And of course, the barbecue, which will never be this clean again once the boat finds a buyer. And while you're standing here making your steaks, you can talk to everyone from the captain to the hot tub. Now let's get out of the hot sun and check out the interior and the AC. Entering the neutral color palette salon, we find a massive U-shaped sofa and table. A large fixed TV to starboard, and freestanding chair as well. The wall of windows brings in so much natural light. I also like the unique lighting they have in the ceiling and the walls. Moving forward, the dining area serves 8. There is integrated storage separating the living and dining areas, and here we get a good feel of the open space. Continuing forward, we find the dayhead to starboard with stylish sink and toilet. And just beyond that, there is a pocket door that will separate the helm station and galley from the rest of the main deck. Check out the specs for the helm station at the end of the episode. The galley is located to port of the helm station. The galley has very clean and modern finishes. First, we find a fridge freezer, a pantry, we have the door leading out to the bow, microwave, oven, cooktop, sink, dishwasher, and plenty of storage throughout. Now let's go find the accommodations. The center staircase is found between the galley and the dining area. Turning aft at the landing, we find the midship full beam primary suite. Let's first check out the ensuite, which features a toilet, marbled walled shower stall with window, and a double bowl sink vanity. Just outside the head, we find a small drawer cabinet with open shelving above. Behind the floor-length mirror, we find a large hanging locker. Next to that, we have a linen closet, a makeup and jewelry desk, and seating area. And of course, the suite features a king-size bed with matching nightstands, more storage and large windows for more light. I like the window also has a porthole to allow fresh air into the room. And finally, more storage and TV. Let's take one last look before moving on. Now, as we move forward in the yacht, we find more storage in the hallway and under the stairs. You might be able to put a washer-dryer here in this spot. To port, we have a double twin suite with twin beds that can be merged together to form a queen bed. This cabin features an ensuite with shower, toilet, and single vanity. There's also a good-sized hanging locker. Across the hall to starboard, we have a mirrored cabin, again with ensuite, including the single vanity, toilet, and rain shower head, hanging locker, and TV. The only difference is the beds in this cabin are fixed and cannot be merged together to form a queen. And finally, making our way fully forward and up a few stairs, we find the VIP suite with private ensuite to port, with dual sink vanity, large shower stall, and toilet. Here we have a storage cabinet just outside of the head. The cabin has a large double-door hanging locker, storage, makeup jewelry desk, lots of storage around the perimeter of the room, TV and large windows with portholes, and queen bed. This is one of the nicest VIPs I've seen, regardless of size of yacht. it takes advantage of the nearly 21 feet of beam. As I head out, notice the understair lighting. This is really nice to have during the day, but especially at night. One more look around. This has been one of my favorite yachts to tour. Come on, Lotto. Check out the full specs here. I hope you liked this episode. If you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and ring the notification bell. And be sure to leave a comment down below letting us know if you like these types of videos. I know we love sharing our experiences walking aboard these boats for the very first time with you. See you next time.